Hi guys! So today is June 21st, 2020, and a year ago, exactly, Harry Potter Wizards Unite came out. I made a video that day doing some gameplay, initial thoughts, and whatnot, and I have been playing this game ever since, all year. Not quite every day, but a lot of the days. Then, exactly 2 months later, I made a review on the game saying like what I liked, what I didn't like, and whatnot. And now that it's been a whole year, I wanted to do one more review video, kind of just saying what I think about this game now that I've been playing it for a whole year. So, what do I think of Harry Potter Wizards Unite? Start with the criticism I had for the game 10 months ago. When I did like my real review on it, I had two main points of criticism, and they both had to do with the fact that I felt like I kept on seeing the same foundables over and over and over again, and I had to go in and out and in and out because I didn't have time to get all of them, or I didn't want to waste energy on all of them. And to a certain extent, they have fixed this. My two suggestions I had last year were that one, they should make you be able to see from the main selection screen whether you need a foundable, like whether you've placed it or not. And then the other suggestion I had was that they should add a fragment count either on the selection screen or more realistically like when you go into the foundable itself. And they actually added that one, but they still haven't done anything along the same lines as that other point I made. They've made a few changes, like improvements that have helped fix that same situation in a way, but they haven't done exactly that. And I still think they should. Like, it would just be nice to be able to know from the selection screen whether you need a foundable or whether it's placed or not. Especially that now they've added like those little green stars to the registry. It would be great if they could just tack a tiny one of those onto any of the foundables that show up for you that you have placed already. Like, that would be really nice, because sometimes, like me, I mean, before quarantine started, the main place I would play this game during the school year would be on the way to school, either while I was walking or on the bus. And so when you're traveling in such a way where you need to be a certain place by a certain time, you're not just going on a leisurely walk, you can't necessarily pick up everything, especially like if you're taking the bus or if someone's driving you and you're in the car with someone else. Like, you can't go into every single foundable and get all of them. So it would be nice to know, based on the selection screen, how to prioritize in a more specific way than just knowing the family and the threat level, you know? Speaking of that somewhat recent registry update thing where they just changed all the numbers around and changed like the whole style, so now you can like place images multiple times on the same prestige level and all of that stuff, you know, it was crazy. And I did lose a fair number of emergency and severe foundable fragments, but I feel like overall I'm in a lot better place because of the registry changes now than I was before. Like, I've been able to prestige a lot more pages because the numbers are just much more balanced, and so I really do appreciate that they have done that. I feel like Wizards Unite in general, for the most part, has been really good at improving the game, like listening to feedback and changing things to make the game even better and more enjoyable to play. Like, I love the response they had to the worldwide quarantine, how they actually change things within the game, and it's still going on. Everyone will be so sad when eventually they have to change everything back, but obviously, I mean, stuff's still going on, so it's not changing anytime soon. But I loved how they responded so well to that by increasing the number of things showing up and increasing how much you get from a tonic. By the way, a side note, adding tonic, which was also like a few months ago, I think it was back in September when they added the tonic for trace detection, was a good thumbs up. Tonic's great, and I love how they have a much better emphasis on it now for like events. Like, it actually does stuff more now. Like, there's been so many improvements that have been made in the game, and I feel like I've just come to like the game more and more, and I like enjoy playing it. That's what you want out of a game, right? I think it's really fun. Other stuff with the response to quarantine, like energy showing up on the map, it's always nice when that's there, especially when you're not moving around as much anymore. And this was unexpected, but turning the landmarks off was really nice because I literally live in a landmarked area. So before they turned the landmarks off, I was still only ever getting magical games and sports foundables. And that was frustrating at the very beginning of quarantine because I wasn't going anywhere. And so I couldn't really play that much because I didn't see much outside of that. But they turned those off, and so I see a lot of varieties of stuff at my own apartment, especially with the tonic for trace detection. The other another very obvious new recent development that's great is the night bus. It's just awesome to do fortress challenges sitting in my apartment. Like, I used to have a hard time getting in one per day, even like when school was going on, and like I was on campus and there were a bunch of fortresses around, but like I still had to make an effort to go within range of the fortresses for a long enough time to actually do a challenge, and like it was this whole thing. But the night bus is amazing, and I've had a couple of fun nights getting on the night bus with my sister and other people and doing some high level challenges that I used to never be able to do because I don't really live near anyone else who plays this game that I know of. Like, the only thing with the night bus, which I'm sure everyone is saying, is they need to have some way to like invite your friends to the night bus so that you can easily go in with that group of people instead of doing that one trick to just go in and out and in and out and in and out until you find someone with your friend badge thing. And so in general, I feel like I've gotten a lot better with challenges. Like, before the night bus, I was pretty good. It took me quite a few months to really get into challenges. Like, I swear the first few months playing the game, I never even used focus because I didn't know what it was, which is so embarrassing. But it took me a while to actually figure out fortresses. And now with the night bus, I feel like much more comfortable doing dark levels and everything. And I'm even getting to know a second profession. I'm a professor, but I'm also getting up there as an RO too, so that's kind of fun too. Oh, and back to the registry update, how now it lets you continue placing images on the same prestige level is really good once you've gotten to gold, but before that, usually it's a waste, and I kind of hate that that's an option before gold. Like, it's awesome at gold to be able to keep getting those points, and like every time you do it, it gives you like at least a rune stone, like depending on the level of the foundable. It's really great on gold, but like earlier than that, it's kind of not necessary, and I really hate that they added it so that whenever the foundable is like the fragments are full, now it makes you go to the registry, even if it's on like bronze, silver, or gold prestige levels, not just the first level. Really, like, you only want it to do that for you the first time you place it, you know? So it's kind of annoying that it just keeps coming up there, and so whenever you like return another fragment of an image that's already full, but it's not gold, so you don't want to actually place it because you want to save those to carry on to the next prestige level, it's just annoying to have to go into the registry and back out in order to get back to the game. You know, an extra button push is always annoying, right? Then the other thing I wanted to mention is like the events. They've been great recently. Like, some of them are so-so, but like a lot of them have been really good and enjoyable, and whenever there's an event, it automatically, you know, just lifts my motivation to play. But some of them have been really good, and I especially appreciate the ones when they focus on one registry page. And like recently, I got one of the higher pages to gold, which is like, I think the first time I've done that, and so like double thumbs up there. So when it comes down to it, yes, I am really enjoying this game still. I have a fun time. I play it most days. I've been kind of on off recently because I've been so busy trying to, you know, get more out on my YouTube channel. You're welcome, guys. I think it is like my favorite current Harry Potter game. Not that there's many of them right now, but it's definitely way higher up than Hogwarts Mystery, which I'm just taking a break from right now and have been for a while. But yeah, I still have some criticisms. Like I mentioned, yeah, I do wish that there was a way to see from the map when a foundable shows up whether or not you've placed it yet. That would be awesome. I wish there was a way to invite your friends to the night bus. I want them to change it so you don't multiple place images if it's not on gold, or at least they don't force you to go back to the registry when you can place it a second, third time on the same page when it's not gold. And one thing I didn't mention before is with the registry update, they also changed it so after you've placed an image the first time, it still always looks placed even when you prestige it. I wanted to go back where it canceled it out because the completionist in me likes placing it and having the picture show up and being able to easily see that, oh, it's on gold and they're all filled in, and that means I'm basically done with that page, even though I can still get points for it, which is a good thumbs up, but it's done. But now I feel like there's not that feeling of completion in the registry anymore. But yeah, those are all of my thoughts on Wizards Unite right now, 1 year later. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Do you like it? Do you still play it? Are there any other criticisms you have, suggestions for improvement on the game? And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out more videos. Up top is another one of my Harry Potter videos, and underneath that is the playlist of all of my Harry Potter videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!